Oh, it looks like they're letting us in now.
Yeah, yeah. Hi, everyone.
Good day, good day.
Okay, apologies about that. Whatever that technical hitch is, I'll have to find out what's happening there. All right?
No problem, no problem.
Yeah. Greetings all.
Good evening.
Okay. Let's see. Hi. Shannon, Paige, Flo,
Good afternoon,
Elise,
everybody.
June, Alana, Keith.
Hi.
Hi. All right.
I had trouble getting in.
Yeah, we all did. Yeah, I need to get that cleared up. I'll see what's going on there, though. I want to make sure Val is with us, as well as Roland. Val trying to connect. Prasan is here. Rhea. Martin. I thought Martin said he couldn't be here today. Larry. Right.
I think that was Marvin.
Oh, that was Marvin.
George,
Okay.
George, yeah.
Okay. All right, Larry. Hi. Larry, Martin is with you, right? Right. I see Martin there. Okay, good. All right. Okay, so Martin, you hearing? Connected? We're not hearing you. Martin, we're not hearing you. Martin, Larry, we're not hearing you all. Yeah, I'm hearing you now.
Yeah.
I'm hearing you now.
Sorry to mess up.
Larry?
I am on Bluetooth.
Designed.
So we have to be close. I'm outside. I'm not on Bluetooth.
Just now.
It's starting, right?
Gosh, just now.
No,
Oh, Chelsea.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone.
Hi.
Sorry.
And Melissa.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm here.
Roland, you inside? Good. Okay, Martin,
yeah.
settled?
Let's find out, sort out a little, but I'm ready. I'm here.
No, well, let's sort it out because we want to be. I still find that you're sounding a little distant.
There's one. Put it on the audio, of course. Audio, of course. That's audio.
Yeah, just the audio.
Yeah. Audio, of course. Of course.
I don't know.
You know what? Put this phone on that and I will.
Okay. Okay, yes.
You hearing me there, right?
Yeah, yeah. You all are hearing Martin?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh,
Okay, good. Okay, so
uh,
Val, you
All right,
on?
I'm in.
All right, okay. Okay, well, going then, Val. Just about
Right.
to start.
Good. I'm in. And welcome to the cardboard session. You know, it will be very interesting. As usual, we have Martin at the helm, and it's important to take particular interest in what he is doing, because the skills he teaching can be used throughout, you know, this whole carnival and mask making thing. So he's going to give you some basic things and other things as well. But as I said, it will be used throughout the skills now. So it's over to Martin.
okay. Good afternoon to all. Let me introduce myself again. I am Martin Sovereign. I am considered a cardboard artist, but I am a little more versed than just cardboard, but I've been known for my cardboard work over the years. And I would like to give you all a little introduction as the versatility of cardboard and what we can do with it. What can I tell you again? One second. Okay. Yeah. Now, I've been working cardboard for a number of years, as I've said, and I want to introduce you all to some work, but I'm going to start you all off with something very simple. Although it's not accredited to me, it is some work from designer Peter Minchell, which is a very simple form that could get us off, start us off running quickly. I don't want to work too much on decorating, but just to get more familiar with cardboard. There's two types. There's corrugated and there's the flat type of cardboard. The flat one is a little more, for some of us, a little harder to come by, but you can still work with the corrugated cardboard and produce some very interesting stuff. The tools we'll need, firstly, mostly, you must have got some sort of cutting instruments, knife, scissors, whatnot. We'll also need some adhesive. Contact cement is my preferred machine on that sort. Although anything will help right now. Hot glue, if you have a glue gun, that's good. If you've got white glue, but white glue takes a little while to adhere to the different surfaces. There's also crazy glue or any kind of glue that is fast drying. That's what is preferred when we start working with the cardboard. Well, let me just start off, show you all a little snippet of what I would like us to make an attempt at. Okay, let me just do ooh, there's no switcher on. Right. Okay. Okay. We are watching some images, some cardboard pieces from some years gone by. I think it was Odyssey. I think it was. Yeah. Right. No. We want to attempt something along this line, but we're not going to pay particular attention to detail right now, right? We just want to jump in and start to get an understanding of exactly how it was done. Right, okay. Where is, come on. Come on. Change over, just trying to change back the camera here. Okay, yeah, now I take it that everyone has cardboard. All present, we have cardboard.
Yep.
Everyone has cardboard. Okay. We want to start off with something in the range of like about 18 inches, 18 by 18 inches, I guess. 18 by 18 inches size piece of cardboard.
Martin, the corrugated or the regular, or do you have a preference?
Corrugated.
Okay.
Yeah, corrugated, yes. No. Yeah, I should have said that the corrugated, I want to start off with the corrugated, and probably next session I'm going to start introducing the flat cardboard and what we can do with it as well. So the whole idea is you have your corrugated cardboard, you're dividing it. Once you have your size, your dimension laid out, drawn out, cut the size. You want to have a center line, right? Where you can fold in half and have two sides. Yeah. Now folding it. Now, your best approach now, the corrugated has ribs, right? Which runs in one direction. It's easier to fold it in the direction of how the ribs are running. If you fold it the other way, you've got to be a little more careful in order to get a neat fold, right? Oh.
So you said halve the piece and then fold it in half?
Yeah.
Okay.
So once you cut your size, you fold it in half. Where is
Hi all, please remember to mute your mics, otherwise we get your camera.
Martin, do I have it right?
yes.
Like
Yeah,
a
you're
book.
looking good. Right, you're
Okay,
looking good.
because I don't
Right.
want it to break. So this is enough?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. That's fine. You're
Okay.
looking good there. Okay. Right. Now, the face or whatever image, well, basically it's a sort of a face. Now back to the images for a second. If I could get, you all are going to choose the sort of face something simple. Something simple as like what we have here. Why are you not changing? Come on. Okay. What you could do is like sketch out, get a rough sketch of what you would like your image to look like. Let me get in this camera, just change over here. Right. Just a rough sketch idea of what you would like the face to look like. So what I want.
What image?
Yeah, you if you like, you can do something similar to what you're seeing here, or like I said, we want to go through this a little quickly.
So the cardboard is for what? A face mask? What are we doing with it?
We're doing a face, and we want to mount this face afterwards, right? We want to see what was the possibility, what the possibilities we could have with this face. How do we use it in terms of a costume or so? So we want to put this face, make up this face, but I don't want to spend too much time on design right now. I just want to have a basic. And the emoji would be an interest. Would be a simple form, like an emoji. Right. Right. Just have a simple shape. We're going to mount it up in sort of a three-dimensional form. It's a nice way of taking a simple one-dimensional and turning it into sort of a three-dimension. See if I can show you here. Right now, the back of it, how we're going to join, how we're going to turn it into a three-dimension. There's a little strip of cardboard here, like a brace that is going to hold the both sides at a certain distance apart. You will decide how wide you would like it to be spread apart. Right? No, there's no hard and fast rule about it, you know. So basically, when you have your cardboard, cut the sides. You want to get a bracket that we're going to have to the back of it. Let me see if I can give us an example again. Okay, it's like this. It's a strip, and you have two flaps, one on either end. Just a rectangular piece. Put a flap on either end. And the size of the flap, there is no hard and fast rule either, 1.5 inches or so. What I have is could be about 3-4 inches wide. Okay, so if you all have any questions along the way, feel free.
Must we just stick the wedge in now before we create some type of shape?
If you want to shape the outside, the circumference of the face, if you want to do that, yeah, you could go ahead and give a, you can put a little shape to it, right? If you have an idea of where the mouth goes, yeah, you could sketch it in if you like. You could cut out. Um, you didn't-
I just want to clarify something. Is it that we're drawing the image onto the cardboard as well as cutting out the strip one time?
the strip that yeah, you're cutting the strip separately, right? And that is the fasten to the back of the face itself, of the cardboard. You cut out your face, right? You have it folded, two sides, left or right. Now to the back now, you're going to try to center, well, put it somewhere roughly to the center of the piece itself, and you're going to glue it in.
Martin, could you show us the back, how it is joined? Could we see that again?
Okay. Now there are a few different examples, but I can show you what they
I
had
just want to
done.
make sure that I'm
Yeah,
doing this properly.
let's
Looks like it can go like so. Oh,
come on. Okay, let's see. You all getting us visual of this, right?
Oh, I see. It's much smaller.
rather small. Yeah,
What I was thinking it
this
was.
is
Okay.
because this is actually a very small piece, but here we have this other one, which is
Okay.
oh, I guess
So the two side. Oh, I flipped it the other way. Okay. Okay. Oh, it goes the other way. Got it. I have to make mine smaller. Okay.
okay. So
Thank you.
so you're right in the back, just about here. Okay. Okay.
I see. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, no. Or this, yes. I will hear you when you turn the speaker. Yeah. Okay. How we going there so far? Anybody needs any further clarification? Right here.
That's because Martin and Larry's microphones are near to each other.
Yeah. Say again.
Because Larry and Martin are close to each other, as you speak, one's picking it up and playing it back and picking it back up on your own thing, and it's going round in a loop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or only have your microphone on when one is talking. No, when the next man is talking.
I think. All right. I think that should solve it. It's too close. Picking up my.
That's really bad. Ooh.
Rewind my selector.
Yeah. You have.
Please go take it off. I am going to my class, take it off. Because you're not using it. And just a minute, okay?
How we all going there?
Can I see the back again, please?
I was just about to ask that too. Galaxy J6, can you turn off your micro, please?
Okay,
Thanks.
here we go.
I'm a little bit confused as to how this fits on the head. So I don't know where to make an allowance for like a fixture also? Does it go like flat
Right.
onto your face, or is it more of like a top headpiece?
Right, good question. Okay. Now let me make sure that most everybody, if everybody else be on the same page, we are both ready to
Yeah, I had the same question.
right.
Oh.
No.
Can we see inside? Yes, have Larry turn around. Does it stay on by itself? Or do you need to hold it on your head?
No. In mass, we normally have different ways of constructing your head gear, right? No. This. That is what we're supposed to join there. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, but I want to show the direction. No, normally headpieces starts off with crown, right? Which you usually you mount any sort of thing off that crown to any sort of decoration you mount it onto that crown itself. Right. Right. Yeah. Right. That's it, Larry. Okay. Okay. Now, normally something like this, you would have like straps, that a chin strap they call it, that turns and ties underneath, underneath your chin or so. But right, no, he has the same brace here, and this part here, the first brace that went in is where the forehead rests on the forehead. Right?
Oh, I see.
Right.
I got the bracing backwards.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, Larry. Now, what I want to try is a different approach. Look, we start off with a headband. Well, how a crown is normally made, it's like a band, it goes right around the forehead. Let me see if I could give you an example.
Around band?
Yes. Come on. See, I'm having a little problem with this camera. No, let me
Okay.
show you. This is like a basic crown shape. Round. Larry, see how looking there. See, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Come on, like that.
Right. Now there are various ways of doing this, making this is a simple crown, right? from this we mount most stuff off of this, depending on the weight of it. When you want to get your designs up in the air, right? Now, normally this is how you go about this. We use the same cardboard, but the grain of the cardboard is running. So what you're going to do for me, you're going to make one of these and pay, well, a little attention to the design. Now, as I said, there are many ways to go about this. What I have done here, normally it's a straight band that goes right or wrong. I just, for experimenting sake, I made a little extra piece that fits to the back, lower down. With this bit of extra support back here. Right? It's something I'm now experimenting with. Right? So what you could do if you like just cut a straight band, measure it around your forehead, get a size and have about, and cut it a little longer, but about a 1 inch longer to overlap so you can stick it together. Right? So you're gonna start like this for me. When you have this done, then let's talk about how we're gonna mount it. So I'll give you all a couple minutes to put together this, and then we'll get back to this.
So Martin, we're gonna mount the cardboard headpiece to this band. These two things are going to join? Or is this a separate, is this a separate thing?
Okay, once you have your basic face with which we started off with, once you have that put together, then you make up the band that goes around your head, right? And then we're gonna discuss how we're gonna put these two together, right?
Okay, should we have that base support already joined? Because I was realizing I should probably design it before I do that, but maybe not.
No, it's not necessarily. When you say the support, you're talking about for your forehead that goes around.
No, the thing that goes in the back.
The back of it. Yes, put it in. Yeah.
Adhere that now.
Yes.
Okay, I'll get my glue. I'll get my.
That's picking up from there. Because it's all screwed. I have to take out the screw. That might be my audio for Zoom. Here, that's what the problem was. Two tools. They were picking up my voice and picking up that. And then the voice stopped coming back. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. I learned something today.
Okay. There must be a way to separate it. I'm not sure what it is.
Well, it might either be.
Maybe it's just position. No, position.
You know, I leave an important piece home. Okay, how is everybody doing there? That's one.
I'm doing okay, but I only got white glue, so everything's taking a bit of time to set.
Okay.
Martin, for the band, we don't want the corrugated, right? Because we want it to bend and not fold, right?
Ah, the bend comes with the direction of the grooves, Alana.
Sorry, say that again.
You know where the corrugated grooves are? It'll bend easier. That's what it was. I made the same mistake. That's why it's only because you asked and I
Really?
just worked it out.
Okay.
So the groove's got to be going down in your crown and not around.
Down.
Yeah. So when you cut that piece now, you got to cut against it.
Okay. This would be cutting along with it. This just happened by itself.
Yeah. Yeah. So cut against it.
Cut against
but
it.
the other direction. So the strip you got then.
Okay. Okay. So I would cut it this way.
I guess so. I can't
And
see
then
that
I
one.
would. Oh, okay. Well, if I mess up, I have more. Thank you.
Yeah, I made the same mistake. Thanks for asking.
Okay. Simon, Simon. You good?
Yeah, here's mine.
How's everyone else doing there? Let's along. Yes, that's a chat. So in the page journal, we go in there. And yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to try it. So this is about the moment of truth. Yeah.
All right, now when it comes to mounting something on the hair, normally sometimes it could be a challenge, sometimes depending on what it is and what materials you're using, that sort of thing. So in math, there's no one way of doing it. There's always ways to try. You have to know what you're working.
We're not really hearing you, sir.
Not hearing me?
We're not hearing you clearly.
In and out.
Any better?
Yeah.
A little better.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Like I said, in math, there's no one way of doing anything. You can always find a multitude of ways to do something, but the whole trick about it is understanding the material that you're working with, weight of the material, the strength of the material. All of these are important factors as far as trying to create or anything along that line. Cardboard could sometimes be a particularly challenging material to work with, because sometimes it tends to want to be too soft, or it's not as what as versatile as some people may think it is. So I want to throw the challenge. If you all have an understanding of now of the weight of the material, strength of the material, how would you go about if you have this how are we going to mount this piece onto our prong? How could we get it? And also, so we have to ask the question in relation to the masqueraders. Where do we want this to be as far as a costume goes? Yes, we want to mount it on the crown, but on top of the head, front, we want to mount in theater. So I demand.
I'm sorry, Marvin. We can't hear. Martin, sorry.
Okay.
We can't hear.
Because you walk away from the microphone, then you
Yeah,
sound.
yeah, that's it.
The idea is, where do we want the face or mask face in relation to the whole design of the costume, the way we develop it? Whether we want it to be on top of the head, in front of the masquerader's face, you know? How do we approach it? So right now, this is a challenge I want to throw to you all. I want to give you all a little time to think about and try an approach. Let's see what we come up with. Right? Then I will show you all afterwards. We compare each other, everyone's approach, and we can have a little discussion. And okay, so that's our next step there.
May I recap? Oh, go ahead.
Sure, no problem.
Oh, I was going to say if I can recap so that I know we're on this.
You want me to recap, or you want to just?
I want to recap because your voice is coming in and out. You could say, test me if I understand. So we made the headband and we made the mask, and now we have to figure out how we want to join the mask to the headband. Is that right?
Correct. Yes. So it's just giving you the challenge now of deciding how to approach the whole idea of constructing the head picture.
Must we go ahead and join it?
Yes. If you're having a little difficulty and you want to ask for suggestions, you feel free. You see, this is to give you all an appreciation of how material works and give you a better idea of kinds of material. What you also have to take into consideration too, which is also very important, is balance. Because the space itself, it has weight. Although it might be very minimal, it might just, how much could this be? This is probably not even a quarter pound. What happens to this when you put this now up in the air onto your prong? What are you expect? What you expect will happen? What sort of effect you expect to get when you put these two pieces together, the prong itself and the face? So you'll get a totally different response if you mount it over your head as opposed to in front of the masculine space. Questions, anybody? Oh. I guess everybody's hard at work there. Something that could be potentially frustrating.
I've cheated a bit. I've just done a little mini prototype, but I'll do a bigger one during the week because I didn't have the right size, so I've cheated a bit. So
You made a fascinator, did you, June?
something like that.
Okay.
Hello?
A toilet roll fascinator.
No. I just did I got the gist of it and I've written down notes, but I will do the correct size.
I look forward to that very time. Okay. Anybody with any problem? Anybody who wants a hint of how do we get there?
I'm still trying to figure out what I can do with the wire. So I'm trying to figure out how I can mount it. But like, yeah, I haven't figured it out yet.
Okay. You're up to the challenge. Yeah. Okay. Yes, that's it. Simon, can I get a side view?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Side view.
Can I get a
side
yeah.
view?
Yeah. All right. Okay. Very interesting, Simon. Yes. Okay. How does it feel?
Yeah, it's comfortable.
Comfortable. Okay. Is it claustrophobic?
I think I need to reinforce the headband because it's done from thin, from like a one ply, really thin, like this type of stuff, which is now rigid. So what I'd most probably do is reinforce it with something thicker.
Right. Okay. Okay. Will do.
But it's very comfortable. It's a smiley face.
Okay. Shannon?
Okay.
Well, so far, just have this is just to glue it. I'm trying to settle on one positioning. Something simple to play around with.
Okay. Is are we going there?
What are you asking for?
Yeah.
My cheat is I only had something small, so I kind of did a bit of a rough cut. This is not, I'm not a brilliant drawer, but I didn't have, because it wasn't big enough, so I just added a top once I knew you were doing the headband. So I just cut. This is just rough, but I will do it again and break it down and do it properly. I'm just drawing out the bits that I need and do the headband like you did with a special, it looks like a very Roman thing at the back of the head. But I've just, this is small and I've just put it on. So, but it's not right because it's small, it doesn't have the, so I've cheated a bit. But I kind of know what you're doing. Sorry?
Okay, yeah, very good. Okay. Let me give you all my approach. Flow. Are you going there?
Me? Well, there's something I don't get is the part where you put the rectangle inside. I don't know why, but the idea. So this, I haven't attached it yet, but I suppose that's how it should go. Or like that, I don't know.
That's right. Okay. Let me.
Not
Okay. What you need to do now is to put the rectangle to the back of it.
I don't get it. This part.
Yeah. Okay, so this is like the rectangle.
Well, it's not. Yeah.
Right, and
Okay.
the flap in sticking to the back. If I have this here, like this. Finger.
Okay, so I'm just gonna pretend that's that. Well, a bit thinner, bent, but yeah, I got it, I think. And so what is this part for? This is why I don't get the rectangle part, because I can't hear you. Sorry, I can't hear you.
Hold the space now.
It's to keep the shape.
Yes, hold it in that shape. Right. Okay, so how I approach this problem is a problem. Is I try to distinguish the masquerader from what should I put it? Distinguish if the person playing the mask from the mask. I like to have at least like try to create some sense of it, although they're supposed to be one and the same. I guess it's the whole idea of aesthetic. So just give me 1 second here. I could put something together.
Oh, Martin, sorry, I can't hear you very well. Can you say that again? Sorry.
Just 1 second. I'm just trying to put something together here to show
Okay.
you. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Right. Okay, now I started off by showing you. So my idea, how I would like what with this in relation to the masquerader. Right? About I had to come up with a way. Right? So essentially, no, what I have done, I've mounted onto my crown. Yeah, essentially what I've done, I've mounted onto the crown, sort of a block to carry the support the mass space. Okay. So the idea is now the mass mounted. The idea is the mass now is mounted onto Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right. Here we are. So this is now below.
It's to give support. Right. I see. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
So the mask now it's all of the feet, not right on the feet. You have this comfort that the body of muscle, the flow.
Martin, I'm sorry. We really can't hear what you're saying. I'm sorry. But I know it's difficult because you have to show, but we can't hear you.
Okay. Am I coming okay there, right? Okay. The whole idea now, as I said, is the way the mask is mounted, it's projected off of the masquerader's feet. In that sense, you get that comfort, a little more comfort. You have the ear, you have lateral vision, right? And in terms now, what happens when I mount it like this, right? You wait, no, you have weight, but it's not any great degree, right? But if you the further out you carry the mask is, it will put a certain amount of extra, you will feel an extra load bearing on the crown itself, which in turn it gives a certain amount of either comfort or discomfort as the case may be, right? Right. Okay. Also, too, the question of how high do I mount it? Right? What I've done with this, now, when you're working in cardboard, a lot of times it affords you the opportunity to make your prototype very simple. So you have an understanding of exactly how the construction works, what are the issues you're faced with, what problems you will encounter. So one of the issues when you want to mount is like this, in particular, in, let's say, in front of the master, the idea is what you can have it, you can have your designs on paper, but the real proof of your whole costuming, you need to see a prototype, you need to see exactly what happens when you create the space and you start to put the elements together. So one of the issues you will have, well, how high would you mount this in front of masquerader's space? What I have done here, I have created something a little, okay, let me step back a little. I've done a little adjustment where you can actually adjust the height of the mask now in front of the masquerader. So as you see, I have it here. It's just over my forehead going up, as opposed to having it down in front, right? So show them what is happening. All right. Now to show you how I came to this whole thing. All right. The back now of my, I didn't want to do it. Right? To the back of my face, right? Just put 2 strips of cardboard here, which essentially is just like a channel. The back
well, to the crown now, where I put my wedge, this is the same rectangular piece. Have it glued on here, onto the block itself. You just do it slowly so you understand. This is my crown here. Don't pay no attention. This was actually meant. This is like a cover to close up everything. I just left it open for you to have an idea of the whole construction. Right? This is the top. This is my side view. The bottom. Just a block taking the shape of the crown in itself. Right? Here is my triangle, my rectangle wedge stuck to the front of the block. Right? Now, how it goes on. Instead of the triangular, the rectangle wedge being glued on, I just left the flaps now stick into the two channels like that. And there you have it. So this is all with the same thickness of corrugated cardboard. Now this actually is a 2-ply corrugated cardboard I was working with right through. It gives me a little bit more sturdiness because you will have problems, a little bit of problem if you use the singular ply cardboard to do it. Right? Again, that's just a question of the material you choose to use. And when you recognize the problems you encounter, you just have to try and adjust, either double up, change your material or whatever. So
that's genius. I have a question, Martin. So
yes.
the two pieces that you put on the mask, did you glue? Yeah, inside. Yeah. Did you? Did you?
I just glued it right to the bottom and to the top. Just
you use this.
Yeah, just pull it to the end, the bare end of it, right? But it's like a loop. It's one long loop. Right? No,
Thank you.
This is only. No, this is just an experiment, right? In terms of your prototyping. Now, if you decide, okay, this is interesting, you want to go this way, you ask yourself now the question next is, if this is to be a completed mask, is this the material you want to use, or is it sturdy enough? And again, it's all about learning your materials, getting acquainted with the material you want to use, you know. Questions, anybody? Okay. So this is one way of solving a problem, right? Now, I have it here. As I said, there is a little weight to the front, but not to that great extent. And that was one of the reasons I was experimenting with strip, the little to the back here, which goes a little lower. Now, normally when you make songs like this, you normally put foam inside in order to give you a more snug fit to the master there. Right? But today I'm just going without the foam or whatever. Right? So that's what. Any question? Any thought?
I'm guessing about the pieces. The weight is important because it can't be too heavy, otherwise it's gonna collapse.
Right. But as I showed you here, really wasn't any, not even to the weight of a pound. The whole thing put together, I don't think it's up, come up to a pound as yet. The amount of cardboard we use.
Yeah, it's very light. Yeah.
I've been working as well. Also, generally working with cardboard. I've been using hot glue to make everything thus far. Is that typically like strong enough, or does that get compromised after some time?
It works sometimes. There are occasions when hot glue would, because it's cardboard one, you know, there are occasions when you will get something will let go. I mean, you get it sometimes with most any glue you use.
Right.
You know, so it's just a learning experience along the way. But I don't think you should have too much of a problem with the hot glue.
I just did like a head piece. I didn't really do a face piece with a cutout. But generally, the strongest you'd recommend is about like what, contact cement?
Well, everybody has their preference. I've been using it for years. And I will tell you, yes, it still lets go after a number of years. I've seen contact cement let go after a number of years, stuck together and just stuck in a corner. I guess that's just the nature of it. But
Gotcha.
things fast, I see it, stuff that's my preference. Contact cement.
Gotcha. Thank you so much, Martin.
Oh, you're welcome.
How about when rain falls?
Beautiful. When rain falls, all hell breaks loose.
It mash up.
It mash up, yeah. Well, okay. That was the experience of long ago when mass and dared to venture into cardboard. Now today, I mean, there are things you can do that for safety, help you weather that kind of storm. There's lacquer, there's lacquer, yeah, anything that would waterproof. My personal preference is standing sealer. It penetrates. It will add some weight when it dries. Well, like anything else. Even paint will add a little weight to the finish. Elise, yes. Perfect. Yeah. Alana?
I don't know.
Yeah.
China ting, as y'all would say. I don't know. This is the bracket, so it's kind of blocking my view. I was trying to make this more of a breathing thing. I thought it would sit lower and then the eyes would go up here, but then I realized I couldn't see, so I have to bring it up higher. I don't know.
Well, it's all part of learning how to design.
I just added the wire, and then I adhesed the wire with a little bit of brown paper and hot glue, but it's not, I didn't measure anything, just using my fingernail, so it's not as secure as it should be, because things aren't really balanced, but.
Your phone is made out of what? From paper?
No, a corrugated cardboard, but then just to get the wire to stay in place, I hot glued the corrugated cardboard to a little bit of this brown paper. And I was thinking if I did something like that, this would probably more like fabric and more decorative and stuff, but I don't know. It's okay. I could put it down. But this looks like my eyes now, and it wanted to be my mouth.
Right. Okay. So in your next attempt now, you have that to consider in putting together the whole piece. Where you want one piece your visual to be. You know? So a little closer to it, a little lower down, to know how to adjust it.
Yes.
At least I like your finish. They are very nice. Very nice. Well done. Well done. I like how it's balanced there. It has a sort of a, yeah. Will you put a support to the back of it or something? Is there a support you put to the back of your face?
Yep.
Very good. Yeah, that's the idea. How did you get it to fasten to the top? Let me see exactly what you did there.
Let me see if.
Right. I see. Okay.
Yeah, right. So this is the top. Then it comes down to the back.
Very good. Okay, yeah.
So it attaches onto the first triangle that we made.
Right. Yes, I see.
So it's basically the little triangle that we made for the brace for the first one in the bottom. I placed another one to the top, and I just brought down this, bend it over, bring it down, and attach it to the back of the crown. Well, I haven't stick it yet, so in case I want to play around with the weight to make sure that it would stay up.
Right.
So now as I know that, all right, it's straight, it will stay that way. And I can still adjust it left or right, or wherever, and then I will glue it.
Right. So when you shake your head, you feel the weight. You're feeling the weight, right? But it doesn't feel like it's going forward too much.
No. It's good.
More or less balanced, yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. Canon done. Okay. Very good.
It's just my vision thingy I can see, but not, well, perfectly. So live and learn, thinking of what else I can do.
So what would you do the next time?
Measure. Measure, draw out exactly where I want what to be first. That would be my very first thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could look. Okay. Very good.
Thank you.
How are you getting through there?
You call me, Paige? Yeah. I'm doing well at working on the support that this will sit on. It's not very heavy right now, but I want to add some things that go out to the side so I know that will be more weight.
Right. Good.
Right. And this fits well, but also thinking about the weight, I think I need to add a support in the back too, so that it doesn't fall over. So adding more support, but it's starting to come together and I can kind of see out the front. I might need to make the mouth bigger so I can actually see.
Okay.
Moving along.
Very good. Or do you need extra hole for your visual?
Yeah, I think my mouth will have to be bigger. I too would start with drawing everything first next time and measuring, drawing and measuring.
But if you change the size of the mouth, remember that changes the whole outlook of that face, the expression. So it may change what you're looking for as far as the scale of the mask goes, what's the difference.
Yeah.
What I might suggest now, and I mean, cardboard is something that you feel once you could always try it again. I will try a slit over the mouth, just a small narrow slit, or it could be one for each eye or something, you know. Just a suggestion.
I know what you mean, yeah. It's starting to.
Okay, well done. Selfie, right? Okay.
Can I go next?
Yeah, sure.
All right, so today was the first time I've held a cutter or a glue gun. And this is the first time. I learned a lot about glue guns in the last half hour, but this is what I have so far.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. Interesting. The side view. There's something interesting about that whole thing. Yeah, well done. So you have a little more appreciation now for what happens when it's mounted onto the crown. You know what happens in terms of weight, in terms of visually what the way the masquerader has a expression. Okay. Somebody else said, Pakistan, is it?
Sorry. Oh.
So
Yes, sir. So I'll make the headpiece. So boom.
wow. Wow.
I just started like I don't
There's a
know.
name. Is there a name for it, you said?
Say again?
Yeah. Is there a name you call it or something?
Not
Or is
really.
it just
It just the first design that came to me. I just went with it.
okay, cool. Yeah. So can I get a side view again? Can I get a side view of it again? Profile.
Turn your head sideways.
Yes.
They want you to turn profile.
Side.
Turn your head sideways. Good. Turn left.
what I'm looking for. All right. Okay. So, right. Okay. Now, in terms of how it is set there, right? It's actually right onto your forehead, right? You know, if you have to do it again, what approach would you take?
I think the only thing I would do different is use a better quality of cardboard for the manipulation of it to be easier, basically. That's basically it.
Okay, okay. Well, I look forward to the next attempt. Yeah. Well, anyone else on the drawing board? Right. Okay. So our next approach.
Sorry, I have a question again.
Sure.
You know, I just quick question. So I made this slide part there.
Right. Yes.
And I was thinking you could, you know, this like that.
Right.
I'm realizing it's not staying. So I must have missed a stage.
Yes, you missed a big step.
Yeah, I think so. Because it's like, oops, it's like, yeah, I think I missed.
So let's take it again. So your crown, right?
Yeah.
Movement among is, but we don't want that. We don't want it up against the masquerader's face. So we need to bring it off. We need to come off of the masquerader's face. So the idea is we develop a block to the front of the crown.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole thing is mounted. Now, how I did this.
Right. I think I see. Oh, yeah. There's the part there. Okay, I see.
Like one piece of cardboard. It's like if you take a box and you cut off one side of the box, and you let two perpendicular sides come down, you cut out the shape of the crown. You let the two sides come straps them, like let them come down like straps onto the crown to give you that further support.
Yeah, makes sense. Thank you, Martin.
Okay. Okay, so I don't know. We didn't have no fixed program as such. I don't know if we take a 5-minute break or something. Now they could check how many of them have able. Right. Okay. One of the things we want to do is we want to also improve. Why I didn't want to focus too much on design. I also want you to also gain an appreciation for how far cardboard can go as far as design and decorating. So, firstly, y'all can source. How many of y'all have any problems sourcing cardboard? The corrugated cardboard, flat cardboard. Do y'all have any problems sourcing it?
I couldn't get any good, anything. I could only get some kind of the extra thick battered stuff. It's not working for me too well.
When you say is it the corrugated one you're talking about?
Yeah. The heavy duty must be double ply or something, or triple ply.
The double ply is good. If you get single ply, is good as well. But normally, like I say, like television boxes, any sort of appliance or stuff that comes in those bigger boxes. Normally that would be the 2-ply. Usually it is the 2-ply cardboard. So when you source it with a fridge box as well is very, very sturdy. Question is, how do you transport that if you depending on what your circumstances is. You could cut it up into a certain size, right? That sort of thing. But normally that is what I do. I just source these stuff that's just throwing out cartoons and stuff. If anything that is like, it's easy and it goes a long way, especially when you have to prototype and experimenting. I mean, one of the things about math too, it calls for, at least as far as I'm concerned, let me put it that way, because there are some mask makers who believe in one-shot, crack-shot mask making, but I am one who likes to prototype and also refine your work, refine your patterns, keep refining. You'll be surprised how far you get when you keep trying to improve on your design, that sort of thing. You just have to, it takes a little while to get accustomed with the cardboard. Cutting is sometimes a problem, especially with the corrugated. The flat cardboard actually is, most of my work is done in flat, but flat cardboard is increasingly hard to come by for me. But I don't let that, there's not much of a stumbling block. There's a lot of stuff you can do. The preferred weight, there's as far as the flat cardboard is concerned, there's one here in Trinidad that cake boxes. They used to make cake boxes. One side is white, one side is the raw cardboard. If you come across that sort of cardboard, that is the ideal, has the ideal body strength and thickness to work with. It's a little difficult to get right now, but if you can source that, you're good to go. Right? So we want to take a little 10-minute break and start up on something again. So let me try to organize in the meanwhile. We'll just take a 5-minute, a little 10 minutes break, and we'll get back to you. Okay?
Okay.
Great.
You're gonna sleep? Come, I want you to come and do some work for me. You have real work to do. You have real work to do today, yeah? I want to hear you complain. You're not told today.
Hi, excuse, while we waiting, I just wondering if Elise, is it okay that you could show me your headpiece, please? Again, I just want to see how you did the back, because I'm trying to stabilize the top part here. If you're here, that is. If you're not, then okay.
I don't think she's there.
Okay, all right.
Oh, Marissa, where's the small scissors? Where's the small scissors? Alicia, I'm telling you, I want to get a proof here to do some work for me.
Elise? Hi, Elise. I was wondering if you could just show me the back of your headpiece, please, just so I could see how you structure it, if it's okay.
Yeah.
All right, well.
No, you have real work Tuesday. And tomorrow,
On tape.
the whole day doing school. Yes, because tomorrow you have real school too.
All right, so we start off with the first triangle piece to the front, and I just add a smaller one to this to the top, right? And then I just take a strip, I stick it to the top piece of the little triangle, and I just bend it over, and I just, well, for temporary purposes, I just add some little strips cut in the back just for it to hook. And then on the crown, I just made some incisions, but this is just to temporary hold it. Yeah, temporary hold it. And I just slip it in. I just did it like this so it will, so I'll be able to adjust it if it's not centered or if the angle is off or whatever. And then eventually, so then eventually I will glue this down, the back and the front. Well, the front first and then the back, so to be able to stay up. So, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
All right, no problem.
No, could I make that shorter? Why making that so long? I didn't give you a rubber. Here. I have one here. The L was right, but the I was saying you were making it too empty. Right? Really, I got bigger now. Right, tell me. Wait a minute. Melissa, I'm banning from all on TV, aren't it? Why? Because you cannot make an eye properly. Let it go, let it go. If you cannot do it properly, you'll get banned. No, this has to be a little shorter. Yes, I know, but if you're taking YouTube and think properly, you're supposed to be able to do this properly. Not so? You think you're supposed to do something properly? Here. I will go to tonight. A couple of got the charge. Tonight? From now till I do it all of this. And then I'm going to do some of the language. Tomorrow? No, tomorrow is maths. Only tomorrow is maths. I real maths tomorrow. Mommy had a carrot tomorrow.
Hi everyone, do we have a time that we're restarting?
No, he just said we're taking a short break.
He said about 10 minutes or so. So he should be back. He should be back in a while. I should be back anytime now. Are we ready to go? So how are you going?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad.
Hanging in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, as you hold it up, I have problem identifying which is which. Which is you?
I'm the pretty one.
I get you. It looks good.
Yeah.
I like how I think we get in the hang of it, man. Yeah. Yeah, we get in there. We get in there. Good.
I think Martin is muted. We can't hear you, Martin. Or you're doing a test. Maybe.
Right.
Right. Hello.
Good.
You hear me? Okay. I think I want you all now to make an attempt with the approach I did to get a better understanding, a feel for what the cardboard will do. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold up the pattern. So it's very simple. Don't get too confused by what it's like. It's just a simple box. Okay, let me see how should I start showing you this. Okay. This is the most important part here. Now what you could do is when you have one your crown, you can rest a piece of cardboard. Just take a small piece of cardboard. For argument's sake, upon your crown, and you will rest the cardboard, the top, and just make a little trace with your pencil or what you have, so you have an idea. Now this, the size of this is about what, 3 or 4 inches, say 4 inches by 6 inches. Small piece of, you could even do it with a piece of paper. What you want to get is this line here. You want to get this curve. Right? Once you get this, we want to put this shape into this pattern here. I wonder if we should go against something, a white wall.
Jonathan. Just a minute.
To get a better visual of.
Yeah, just a little.
Wash to make sure holding is good. Yeah. So what we want to get this shape into this pattern here. Okay, so roughly we want something like a 4 inches by 6 or 7 inches, right? This is roughly, now it's no exact measurements, right? Everybody just work with something that they're comfortable with. This was just a rough thing. It's not even the same size as what I did my original with, right? So we want to make up this into a box. So if you have your curve here, you have a whole side that's folding like this, both sides. And we want to fold. So this is basically what we want to do. Pick up our box. This is what we're working toward. Okay, any questions?
I got a little lost with the round part. Yeah.
Okay.
How did you, how
Okay,
does that
so we
relate to
have-
the drawing when you had it on top of your head? Yeah. The tracing.
Okay, so we get just a piece of cardboard, 4 inches, say 4 inches by 6 inches. Rest it on top of the crown. Just trace, get the angle, right? Lisa's doing it good. Cutting it out. You're using this now as a pattern. Transferring it on to a bigger piece of cardboard. Right?
Got it.
And you want to make it up like a box. It has 5 faces. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, and the one in the middle, 5 faces. Right. Right. Normally a box is 6 faces, you're going with 5. Right. So when you fold everything together, and on 2 of them there's some lip. Yeah. So on the top one and the bottom one, there's a lip on either side. That lip is what you're going to use to glue. Hold everything together. That's the box with the bottom 2 sides, the back and the front. And on the front side is where we with the crown. Ask questions. Any questions? Okay, so let's see how we kind of put this together. Let's see how we can put this together and mount it onto our crown.
Must we make that now, or is that this is just a reference?
Say again?
Must we do that now, or is it later that we do that?
We wanna approach it now and see, try it out and see what it's like, what the finish would be, how sturdy, how effective it would be.
Okay.
Would it be easier if we worked with like some sort of measurement on a template? So would it be easier if we worked with some measurements, like making a template? So I think you said 4 by 6 initially. So like to measure that out perfectly and make it based on those measurements. 'Cause I think averaging is making it a little bit more difficult.
It's difficult for you. Okay, if you can work with a 4 by 6. Let me see what my measurements are saying here. Yeah, 4 Okay. The sides included, with the flaps included, right? It comes up to about 7.5 inches. 7.5 inches by 4 inches. So yeah, with that you can get. Let's put it back up here. Yeah. So this would be 7.5 here.
Right.
But like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. Get a rectangle. Get a rectangle that could accommodate this cut. Once you get that, you just transfer it onto a bigger piece of cardboard and draft out your whole box.
Martin, would you say the height is about 18 inches, like of the whole thing? And then, yeah, from top to bottom before you fold it.
Going this way?
Yeah, how long is that? How wide?
Now, again, okay, it doesn't have to be, but it's past, let me see, that's 18, I'm getting 18, I'm getting 21 plus inches here, 21.25 somewhere here. 21.25 by tire length is about 12 inches. Yeah. I have 12 inches.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. How high you say?
12 inches here. 12 inches here. And 21 inches more or less. It doesn't have to be at the end. Remember, it's all experimenting, we're experimenting. Yeah.
Sorry, Martin, what was the measurements again from the top to bottom? You had did you say 13 inches or 31 inches across?
Across, I'm getting just over 21.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And then top to bottom?
Top to bottom, that's 12 inches.
Oh, he's gone. He's disappeared. Oh, somebody's put it in the thank you. Someone's 21 width. Okay. 21. I had 31. Gee. I've been way off. Thank you. And 12 height. Okay.
Yeah, but wouldn't the measurements that Mr. Martin have be different for everybody else, because everybody will have to use different measurements due to the size of their head?
It's only a box across though, isn't it?
Not really. No, you see, the whole idea is you want to make a box. The box actually it fits in. The box is to the front. Now, like I said, everybody's head is different, is a different size, right? But we're just working with something that is in the range, a piece of cardboard that is in the range that could get the job done, right? Yeah, you understand where I'm coming from. You could always add foam inside. Right? You see, the whole point about it, what is going to stir the box? What is when you lock the sides together, you see the glue caps. When you put the glue, put in the glue caps, everything you glue them together, the box becomes very rigid, right? And with the flaps now, when the flaps go to the sides of the crown, that is what's going to stabilize everything. But it doesn't have to be a specific size. You see, I could make this box narrower, I could make it wider, right? That's the whole thing about it. I was even contemplating making the box narrower than this, but for experimenting sake, we'll be working with this particular size, right? You see, and that's where your refining comes into. Once you find you have something that's working and you just need to refine it a bit now, you want to know, well, is this box too big for the job at hand? When I say too big, I mean it doesn't have to use this amount of material. You don't need to have it this big, this cumbersome, you know. If you want to really fine tune whatever you're working on, then once you know you have something that's working, then you can start figuring out what do I do to even get it even better. So you can make it smaller, you make it wider, you make it taller. That's all part of the whole thing in math. That's the creative part of it. Thank you.
Like that.
Getting a hang of it there. Maybe reach some more.
Could you hold up the template one last time, please? Before I cut, I just want to make sure I have everything correct.
The pattern again.
Yes, please.
So,
Thank you.
Okay. Pin. Right.
is this a thing?
Yes, thank you.
You close your pattern. Okay, so Remember that the flaps are only on 2 of the segments of the box, one on either side. Right.
So how is this gonna get in there like that?
Any other questions? Right. So you cut out your pattern. Make sure now to okay.
Mr. Jerry, could you mute, please, the doggies?
Okay, one thing I want to add. When you're putting the box together.
Talking. Where is he? Oh,
Okay. When you get your box to this stage, you're starting to put it together. Leave the top piece open for now. The top is the one that doesn't have the semicircular cutout. Leave that one for now. Just closing the bottom part with the cutout, the semicircular cutout.
Martin, we can't hear you. Or I can't hear you too well.
Yeah. And so when you reach the part of mounting the box together, putting it together, leave the top piece open for now.
Okay.
June, can you turn off your micro, please?
Again, you hearing now? Okay. The part that doesn't have this semicircle cutout, right? You leave that we call that the top. Don't glue that part in for now. Just close in the 2 sides and the bottom piece. That's the part with the semicircle cutout, right? You just stick 3 sides together. The 4th side will remain open. That's the top.
Martin, can you show the box again? I think I'm almost there. I just have to make the folds. Can you show it all the way out, like before you folded it? Folded? Is that English? Please and thanks. I think should be 5 sizes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Okay, here we are. Okay. So what exactly are you looking for?
Sorry, I didn't know. Mine is not quite right. You can't see my lines, but I have a line to fold here, like here, and then I have a line to fold here, and then this is my strip of but it feels like I need more space, so I think I need to, because you have more than one panel on the outside. You have 2. Is that important? Because I don't, okay. Hmm. Okay.
You need essentially it's 5 panels. No. Oh. Now each square, not square, each rectangle, at least the center, is made up of 4 inches, 4 inches long, 7.5 inches across. Now, if you said that this side, your side was not, the length wasn't long enough, meaning from about here.
Meaning that arm, that also folds in two, yes? If you know what I mean by the arm.
Well, it folds along this line here. So, essentially what So you understand the pattern now? What part of the pattern were you having a problem with? Okay, as we winding down now, what I want you all to do is complete the task. There's our little homework to see. Can I get an idea of how far everyone has moved so far? Everybody completed.
I haven't attached mine yet, but I've tried to make the box because I haven't got enough cardboard. But I tried to average it. I didn't use the correct measurements because I don't have enough, but I kind of tried to get the shape and then fold it so that I haven't got the inside bit, but I've got the shape of a kind of a box. And I know that this bit needs an extra bit and that would go on the headband. So I've got a kind of idea and I've just kind of drawn it on a bit of paper so that I've got it as a pattern to do the proper one. So
I you could get the 2-ply corrugated cardboard
2-ply, okay.
to make it a lot easier when you do put it together. Right? That's,
After some okay, after some adjustments, I think I was successful with the template. So I have this.
Yes.
Got to this. Right. But I think my only concern is I'm still not too sure how this is working with the rest of the headpiece. I know it's supposed to be mounted onto this to get some height off of it, but when you're moving it up and down, like I'm not 100% certain how this works into that mechanism just yet.
With the crown on your head, you're seeing me, right? With the crown on your head, the curved part of the box, it's close to the bottom of the. So when you're putting it all together, you're gluing right around the edge that there. You could just come a little half-inch above the edge, the bottom of the crown, and you stick from there. And you should understand how the whole thing puts together from. Yeah. I think you have it there, Shan. Chelsea.
Yes.
Right.
Thank you very much. So I'll try for that. I'll make another headband and I'll mount this.
Right. Excellent work.
Thank you.
That was because right. Okay. Who's next? Let's see. Page, you get intro. How far have you gotten, Page?
I haven't cut yet, but I'm just getting the measurements right onto the cardboard before I'm cutting, but I'm almost there to the beginning.
Okay, very good. Okay, so you just cut out and mount up. Try to get it onto the crown. Okay, very good.
About
yes.
Is there a certain width that you're making the headband? Like how wide is the one that you have right now? Because I think the first one I made was much smaller, but it looks like the one to fit here.
Oh, no, I have here is about 3.5 inches, I think. Again, it's all about experimenting because normally I don't like using that word, but normally headbands would come in like 2 inches, but 2 inches seems to be a little narrow, might be a little flimsy for this job, you know. So again, play around, because in designing, we don't want to just stick with one thing. We want to try different stuff to see what will.
Right, right. Thank you.
So, okay. Ria, you getting there?
I think my measurements were off, but I think I got.
Yes.
Oh, I think I got the box.
Yeah, you
Just
got it
the
down.
measurements were off.
Right. Okay. So what you could do is just add on to the sides to get those straps to add on to stick onto the crown itself.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm really using this hot glue gun. I'm learning so much.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. Christy, nothing going on. How are you going there?
Hi, I'm going fine. Sorry if you're not seeing me. I'm working on the floor.
Okay.
I drew. I feel like I don't know if you can really see the lines, but I drew it. So right now
Right.
I'm struggling to cut it out with my knife cutter and the scissors.
Okay.
So
Okay.
hopefully
What
we are
cardboard do you have?
getting.
To ply or the one? Yes. Is that corrugated you're working with?
Yes.
1 ply or the 2 ply?
I'm not sure. It's just a box that used to have my baby's car seat in it. So.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. If you look at the grain, look at the edge of the cardboard.
Mm-hmm.
That you will see the waves, and if you see 2 rows of waves, that's a 2 ply. If you just see 1 row of waves, that's a one ply.
Oh well, I think this is 1 ply then. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, what knife do you have there? What sort of knife are you using?
What sort of what?
The knife. Can you show me your knife? Box cutter. Okay.
Yeah, a box cutter, but also a scissors to help. Because my cutting kind of bend. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh. Right. Don't try to cut right through if you're having a problem with the knife. Try cutting twice, 2 passes with the knife rather than 1 pass alone. You understand? Right? That makes it easier, because to cut through sometimes it's a little tough to cut the whole thing in one pass.
Yeah.
It's a couple passes.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Shannon. Yeah. Shannon, you have it?
Yeah, I opened masking tape because I don't want to do all that only to realize it was wrong. Is this?
Yeah, you're still a little out of the view.
Oh.
Ellie. Right. Okay.
Is this a general idea?
That's the idea. No. Okay. It's mounted onto your crown as yet, is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, masking tape, because I didn't want to do it permanently if it was wrong.
Right. Okay. So now, seeing that you did it out of masking tape, right? Now, looking at it from a front view, when you have it on, right? How wide is it in front?
Real wide. Oh, too wide.
Real wide.
So it could.
Not, yeah. So you understand, you could also alter
it could
the whole, right? And bring the dimensions in a little more, to the width of the person's head, so to speak. Yeah.
All right. All right. I have
But very well. Okay, there. Well done. Alana, you there? Oh, you almost through.
I'm making the template. I guess I do have a question because I'm not gonna cut it yet. I just want to make sure that I have all the boxes. 3, so the front, 3 down the
Right.
front, 3 on the sides. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 12. Are there 12 facings? Do I have that right?
Let's see. 3 and 269.
Because the arms were cut. It was like this and then this. It was like 3, and then it was like 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, 9, 10. Or is it
Essentially,
18? Somebody help me out.
you're supposed to have 3 down the center, and 1 on either side. So it's 3. If you're checking from on left to right, it's 3. If you're checking from top go down, it's 3. It's like a cross. Follow?
Oh, left to right, there's only 3. So just the side and the front. I thought there was another thing, another flap.
It's 5 boxes in all, 5 blocks in all, right? The center block, and then right around top and bottom, left and right. So it's like a little cross. So that's 5 blocks.
Okay. I'm gonna draw in the permanent marker so I can see. And then, well, it's 3 o'clock now. Okay, well.
Now, when you're looking at the whole diagram, the bar, from top to bottom, the center, those 3 blocks, the one on the top and the one on the bottom has flap on either side. That flap is meant to glue the box together. You see what I have here?
Yeah, can you show me again? Oh, flap,
Right.
that's what you mean. Okay, all right.
Right.
Okay.
So 1 on either side, on the top one and on the bottom. So when the sides do close in, you have this.
Okay, I think I'm going in the right direction. I think so.
You gotta be going in the right direction. there's no way, there's no other way to go.
All right, thank you.
Ellie? Simon. Out or down? Out or down? Yes. And the top of the have it open. Nobody asked me why I said don't close it in. Or why is it so up to now? Yeah. I don't know why nobody has ventured to ask why I said for now. What was the purpose for it? Anybody curious now? Ellie, how are you going there? You almost through?
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious.
Okay, so mute. I left it open is because it was still in the stage of design. Full stop. If you realize it, because if you do try to close it in, the glue flaps are jamming on the will be jamming on the crumb itself, so it won't close right. So it just means I have a little alteration. Probably I just cut off or try to get the same shape as how the bottom is cut out, that half wrong. That's the only reason. Just a little anomaly. And I was wondering whether is it necessary to have this at all? Because it's pretty sturdy as it is. Pretty sturdy, right? So yeah, we have to go on the outside as well. But go on the outside and still lock down. Right? Yes. Like I said, the whole task was to find out how sturdy of the vehicle to carry the piece on the front. But that was about it. So that would be your mission to decide how you want it to carry from there. Whether you want to close up the whole thing. To me, a neat job if you just close up everything, you take it off completely. Whatever you all decide, I leave that up to you. So basically, well, Elise, you got through. You're the last one, I think. Have you gotten through it yet?
Me?
No. Simon, yes, Simon, I think your one seems to be, for want of a better word, your one is set on mine as far as it goes. Your one is well done. Okay, so our next class, I want to introduce you all to the flat cardboard, incorporate it a bit with the corrugated cardboard. We could also see how, I think we could work with the space we started off with. How we can incorporate the flat cardboard along with this. The material, the tools, well, same tools, your knife because there's also a tool, if you can find it, what I use for scribing. Normally you can use most anything. Sometimes you can use a scissors, the back of a scissors to scribe with. That scribing is tracing on a line with a blunt instrument just to make an indentation or crease on a line so that you can get to fold the cardboard a little easier. So if you all can put your hands on the blunt ice pick, though I don't want it sharp, a nail could do. Once the nail isn't sharp, anything like with a point, but not as sharp as a blunt point. Basically, that's the only next thing we'll need. If you have masking tape on hand, it would be helpful. But basically, that's what we want for the next class, and we want to how can I put it? We want to make a little improvement design-wise on the face itself. So I think that's it with it. That's it for today. some of, well, yeah, try to create your design, improve on your design for your face, you know, and we'll try to carry it forward from there for the next class, right? So we try to get a little deeper into three-dimension and cardboard sculpture. So any questions before we sign out? Okay. Okay. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the class today.
Thank you, Martin. Thanks ever so much. As usual, we have to pack so much into a little time, but there's just so much time for each topic area. But you just like Larry have been doing a great job. The idea, well, they had to do some work on their own. I noticed though, if you will permit me, one or two of them were struggling a little bit with the box. And I think they do not have the idea of a box. I would suggest that they strip some boxes, like a shoebox or some other, and they would see the sides, the flaps, how it come together, and then they could add, take away, you know, a little something. But if they get the concept of a box is made, it goes over, the flap come down, some push in, you know, and once they have that concept, not all of them, but one or two are picked up a little, you know, that, you know, the whole idea of a box and how it comes together. So I think they should try that, and I guarantee they're easy for next week.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Elise, well, I'm now seeing Elise, well done. Well done, Elise. I'm seeing it. It looks neat. Can I get a side view again? Yeah, that's the idea. Right. Well done. So for next week, yes, next week we want to put this face on. We want to, as I say, we want to do a little of this, working with some flat cardboard to do some sculpture and dimension work, and try to improve it from there. So I'm looking forward to you all next week. I hope you all enjoy the class, and like I said, we'll see you then.
Thank you, Martin.
See you guys.
Thank you.
Enjoy the week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
One question: Do we decorate the mask?
Yes.
We decorated now for homework.
Yeah, you can just start working on your ideas, develop your ideas, you know, and we'll see how it goes. Next week we'll try to do something with some flat cardboard. Let's just try and get some flat cardboard. Everybody have to look around and see. Yeah, do some sketching. Try to put your ideas on paper to define exactly what you want to try to build, and we'll take it from there. So I will look forward to you all next week. So once again, we'll see you all. Okay, have a good day, Jerry. Thanks again, Jerry.
No problem. Okay. I'm here. I'm in your corner.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Okay, Martin, we go way back.
Okay then.